everybody. Happy Thursday. We are almost in the long stretch to a beautiful long weekend where we get to honor and thank our service members. So grab your cup and join me today as we talk about getting gritty. Because we can all use a little grit, right? All use a little grit. And it's hard sometimes. It's hard to find that place where we can dig a little deeper. So we are going to talk about that. Good morning, Dawn. Hello. Good morning. Hi, Michelle. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, hi. So here's the thing, we look to take new steps, new challenges, but sometimes we're not real sure where to go. Good morning, Linda. We're not real sure of the next step or how to do it. Good morning, Alicia. Hi, Nicole. Oh, now I see. Good morning, Connie. Hello. Nice to see everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Hi, Lee. Good morning. Nice to see everybody coming in here. We're talking about getting gritty. So when you're looking to do something, right? Let's say you want to change, or you want something different, but you're just not sure how to pull it in. So many times when we don't know where to go, we decide to not do anything, right? We just kind of get a little paralyzed, kind of find ourselves stuck a little bit. And this is the part where you got to get gritty. You got to dig deep and say, I got to move in some direction. Because it's only through that getting gritty that you'll be able to start to manifest those next steps for yourself. Good morning, Deanna. Good morning, everybody. Sometimes we just sit back and we wait, right? And I've done it too. We do that. We wait and we think it's going to manifest itself. It's not. It is really about digging deep, figuring out, rolling up your sleeves and saying, I'm going to do this. Like a lot of times people who start their own business, they have these ideas that the business will just flourish. The minute I say yes to the universe, I'm going to be showered with abundance. And then when it doesn't happen, they're surprised. Like, what happens? Good morning, Shemaine. Good morning, Jay-Z. What happened? I was doing it. I was taking my leap of faith. I was being my own boss. But they just kind of expected everything to just happen for them rather than figuring out when times got tough, what were they going to do? So when the times get tough, when, the work isn't there or it's not manifesting in the way you deserve, that's when you got to get gritty. You got to just make a decision. Failure is not an option, right? I'm going to do this, or I am going to have a strong relationship. I am going to get that promotion. So whatever it is, it really is, saying to yourself, you know what, this is going to be the result. Now let me work backwards to figure out how I need to roll up my sleeves, get gritty, and get the job done. Because a lot of times we get insecure when it's not working out, right? Our self-confidence starts to diminish. Oh, poor Alicia. Our self-confidence starts to diminish. And then we start to say, oh, what was I thinking? Who am I to do this? That little ego starts to just yap in your ear. And we then start to listen to it rather than say, no, maybe the business aspect of how I'm doing it isn't right. Or maybe love never works out for me, right? Love never works out for me. Everyone's a loser. You hear that a lot. And it's like, well, if you think going into it everyone's a loser, well, absolutely, that's what you're going to manifest. But if you get gritty and you say to yourself, wait a minute, I know that this can happen. I know I can pull this in. I know I can manifest this. Now I got to do the work. So many people, they're forgetting to do the work. and the work of studying, the work of learning, of growing, of finding new ways, of saying to yourself, all right, this road I'm going isn't working. How do I dig deeper? How do I find the resources? And maybe that's reaching out and finding help through an expert in that field or an expert in that industry. Maybe it's about if you're trying to do your own business, where is it that maybe you're not the strongest? Is it in the business aspect, or is it, what you're putting out there? Maybe that needs to change and reflect a little. But I'm glad that you're understanding, Alicia, that you've got the walls and you're working with them. I mean, it's important for us to know where are our strong points and where are our weak points. We all have things that we're not as great at, right? We all do. And so understanding those and working with those to strengthen those will make everything stronger. But just quitting or not doing the work or thinking it's supposed to be bestowed upon you, it's not. It takes some grit. It takes finding something within yourself, finding something deeper, finding that level of commitment in whatever you're doing to say, I'm not giving up, and I'm going to sort this out, and I'm going to find a way to rise up. I'm going to find a way to bring and manifest what it is I'm dreaming, believing, and seeing to the forefront. So, and you're studying a lot, Amber. That's good. Hi, Robin. Nice to see you. So looking at whatever it is you want, whether that's your career or your relationship, again, let's say it's a promotion at the workforce, right? You really want that next job, but every time you get passed over. So you have to say to yourself, am I allowing this to happen? Do I need to be more assertive? Should I be acting more like that position so that they can see me in that position? Do I need to look at possibly considering another company, right? Maybe another company would see me at that next level. Or maybe the skill set isn't quite there and I have to work on that. I have to kind of learn and grow and be a part of that skill set. So it's being honest with ourselves where you are, but being honest with yourself. Are you waiting for someone else to do the work for you? Or are you waiting for the success to rain down on you because you said yes? And it's more than that. Right? It's more than that. It's about finding that way to not give up, finding that way to say, how can I make this better? How can I make myself better? How can I bring more to the table? And, when we can sort that out and find that strength within us, that's when we're going to see that the results are there. You're going to be able to make that progress. And sometimes it's taking a step back to look at it objectively. Like, okay, I'm so involved in this. Do I need to take a step back, take a look at what's going on, take a look at where am I finding resistance? Am I creating my own resistance? Asking yourself that. Good morning, Trevor. Good morning, Lois. Asking myself that. Good morning, boss. I saw you there. And asking myself, do I need to be doing more? Am I putting myself out there in a way that is representative of the ability, of the work, whatever that is for you? So finding ways to get yourself out there more, put yourself out there, but also having that skill set is also really important, even in a romantic relationship, right? If there are things that you have to work on, let's say you get really insecure or you have a lot of jealousy stuff, you got to work on that within. Otherwise, how are you going to bring a really balanced relationship to the table? So all of those things, it's looking at ourselves. What do we need to work on? How can we work on them? But also, getting gritty. When the times are tough, finding new ways to do something, finding new ways to put yourself out there, finding new ways to up your skill level. I'm always a big fan of training. So in education, I think it's super, super important, and to continue that growing process. So learning that within yourself, where are you? What are you doing? And saying yes to the things that feel good as well. Going inward and seeing what feels good, seeing what you want. Being honest with where you get stuck is really important. So, look at that. Look at where you are. You've got a nice, long weekend ahead of you. Ask yourself if there's some places that you'd like to see some change. Are you successful in the ways that feel good to you? That's good. If they're not, then ask yourself, where can I get gritty? Where can I up my game? Where can I dig deeper? Where can I learn more? Right? Because those are the things that are going to help us excel, succeed, and find our place that feels balanced for ourselves, right? So it's a short one today, but I wanted to make sure I get it in. Now, tonight on Live with Colby Rebel, very, very special episode. I have Janet Nohavec on air with me. It's amazing. She's a reverend, a pastor. She's used to be a Roman Catholic nun. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some good stories. She runs a spiritualist church in New Jersey that's very, very popular. And she's, I believe, the only foreign church that's associated with the AFC. I think that's correct, from what I believe. But it's an amazing honor to have her on. She's going to talk about development, talk about stories, talk about mediumship. So it is going to be great. It's 5 p.m. Pacific time, and you can watch it right here on the Colby Rebel page. So if you're on this page, make sure you're getting the alerts for when it's live, but it's also at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Super, super excited to have her and to have a chance to talk with her. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and for being a part and for joining me today for our cup of coffee and our morning inspiration. I'm wishing you all a beautiful day, all right? Beautiful day. Remember to get out there and shine your light and shine it bright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Some of you tonight. Bye, everybody.